Hey guys, what's up? It's the Nuclear Reactor back here with another music review. Today we're looking at Skeletons and Suits' latest album, American Demons. Which is kind of a weird case because to my research, the band released this album without any cover art. I don't even know how that's possible, but let's be honest, the cover art is a huge part of the listening experience. And for that reason alone, I'm going to have to give American Demons a measly 3 out of 10, which on a reactor scale is just stable.
My work is never done with these people.
Hello all, my name is Kingpin, and today I'll be working with American rock band Skeletons and Suits again. If you remember last year, I redesigned some logos for Skeletons and Suits and Reverse Retrograde, which cost me my marketing job at Heavy as the Crown, but we don't need to get into that. What we do need to get into is the album cover and transition. I would like to start off with a small disclaimer. Unlike last time, I wasn't officially hired by Skeletons and Suits to make this album cover, but I still do expect royalties because frankly, this is an embarrassment to music. You need a kick-ass album cover when you're releasing an album, especially if you want those sweet, sweet vinyl sales. Anyway, the idea I had for this album was very simple. I wanted to encapsulate the incident that the title track was clearly alluding to. If you're unfamiliar, a couple of years ago, at one of the shows during the Insert Tour Name Here tour, The Bones, the name of the Skeletons and Suits fans, whipped out a Ouija board and started doing a seance in the middle of the mosh pit. Now, up until this point, everything was par for the course for a Skeletons and Suits concert. The problems arose with the demons they managed to summon. Although they only managed to summon like 2 or 3 demons, they all happened to be demons that were fans of the Vector Lynn era of Skeletons and Suits, and they were all dressed in the black suits with the red polos that defined the band's early days. Now, Skeletons and Suits may have been at the top of the rock charts for years, but that kind of power and influence doesn't hold a candle to Demon Hellfire. The demons made their way through the pit, crowd-killing fans and even the security team with little effort, all while the band kept playing. I don't know if Skeletons had a the show must go on mentality or whatever happened, but the demons were pretty easy to distinguish from regular fans, so I don't really know why they kept going. But even when the demons reached the stage and the band stopped playing, the new vocalist, Blake Bones, which is a horrible stage name in my opinion, he just kept singing. Finally, one of the demons reached him and ripped the mic out of his hands and picked him up by the throat. He then turned to face the crowd who were all still cheering along, and he spoke to them.
The name Skeletons and Suits has been tarnished by this man right here. The rest of these sellouts. Not only has their music become generic and commercially safe, but the use of synths has ruined what this band once stood for. You don't deserve to be wasting your time, and they don't deserve your money.
As the demon said that, he dropped Blake to the ground and waved his hand. A huge eruption of fire burst out from the center of the stage, and suddenly there was a huge pile of money just sitting there.
Before me sits all the money these posers have made from this show alone. Seeing as you all have already spent it to see them play live, we will be taking it.
The demon took a handful of money from the pile and set it ablaze. He shoved the money into his breast pocket and disappeared in a column of fire along with all the money. The rest of the demons followed suit. No pun intended. And then, silence. For a while, nothing happened. The band didn't move. They just kept staring at the spot on the stage where their money once sat, and the crowd just looked at them in utter shock. Then, from somewhere in the stands, someone yelled out. The crowd erupted into cheers, everyone believing it was just another part of the show. The band decided to play along with it, picked up their instruments, and finished the set. The news spread fast, and although the demons and the pile of money wouldn't make a return for any other show that tour, Skeletons and Suits reached the highest point in their careers, commercially and artistically. If you remember last year, I made new logos. Nope, gotta sneeze. Alright, let's go again. If you're unfamiliar, a couple of years ago at one of the shows during their... If you're unfamiliar, a couple of years ago at their insert tour date... A couple of years ago during one of the shows at...
You must die. The name skeletons in suits, and they don't deserve your money.
Alright, small break. Head hurt. Head light. Ooh, pass out right now. And there you have it. Skeletons in Suits. I'll be sending you this album cover and I expect royalties in return. For the rest of you, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I think the design came out really cool, but the story, I love the idea of demons being these metal gatekeepers, like, oh, you can't listen to this band until you've heard all this. You know they're definitely the people who be like, you're wearing a band's shirt, name every song. If you want to see the other work I've done for Skeletons in Suits, there will be a link for the video where I redesigned their logo over here or over here. I'll never remember where it actually is. If not, I'll just flip my camera. Feel free to show your support by dropping a like, and let me know down in the comments which era of Skeletons in Suits you prefer, the Vector Lynn era or the Blake Bones era. Man, he's trying way too hard with that name. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everyone.